Hello boys and girls and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. Ugh. I'm gonna have to wait. I have to do some waiting. Play the waiting game. That thing with that bloke's... Oh, I've got all these pistols. Tie them all together, I think. That thing with that bloke's wife, was that actually a quest? Yeah, it was. I need to talk to someone. That's what I need to do. Oh, Victor's still there. Hi, Victor. Hopefully this lady, Jeannie May, I think she's in now. Hello.
Well, welcome to you. You look tired from the road. Why don't you relax a spell? Let this fine town take care of you. Nothing that wouldn't be wrong with any man who loses a wife, I suppose. Poor dear. I know he thinks she was kidnapped, but I'm not so sure she didn't just run off on her own. You could tell she was thinking about it ever since they arrived. How should I put it? I guess you could say she was kinda like a cactus flower. Real pretty to look at, but there was just no getting close to her. She never did take to living here. She liked the big lights and fast living of New Vegas. I got the feeling she was trying to get Boone to leave with her, but I guess she got tired of waiting. Oh, what am I doing? I got to thinking about making a good impression and plain forgot to tell you my name. I'm Jeannie May. I take care of folks here at the motel, long as they aren't troublemakers. We're in a little desert oasis, name of Novack. This is the Dino Delight Motel, and it's mine. Well, there's Dinky, the town mascot. He's a sight. You probably already saw him when you came in, but you can go up inside, too. Up the road a ways to the west, there's REPCONN. That's the old rocket factory. There's been some sinister characters out there lately, so you may want to stay clear. Other than that, nothing to do but take it easy and enjoy good company. Well, up north a ways, you'll see a big tower. That's Helios 1. Used to be a power plant in its day. And there's a town just east of here called Nelson. Used to be such a quaint little place until those slavers took it over. But we got our wonderful snipers keeping an eye in that direction, and so far, the slavers have left us alone. Watch out for strangers.
We don't need to know about REPCONN. REPCONN is the test site, which we're going to be going to as soon as I go up into this dinosaur again and talk with Manny. Manny Vargas, who's the daytime sniper. And Boone, that bloke we met last time, he's the nighttime sniper. And this guy, he's going to sell some stuff.
Gift shop. My name's Cliff.
Hi, Cliff.
If you're here for the T-Rex figurines, you're just in time. There's still a few left. Can't say we spoke much. Boone did most of the buying for him. She was in the store once, but she didn't stay long. Had a look on her face like she'd smelled something sour. But far as I can remember, the gift shop smelled fine. Well, fine as it always does. Sure, but he didn't buy any souvenirs, if that's what you're wondering.
Yeah, that's what I'm concerned about.
Sounded like he didn't have his money with him. His friends seemed disappointed about it. Heck, I would be too if I found such a fine store and left my money elsewhere. Manny might know more about him. Thought he might have been friends with one or two of them. He's up in the dino mouth during the day.
Well, I'll go see him then.
Well, there's T-Rex figurines, of course. That's our bread and butter. We also have an assortment of the REPCONN factory souvenirs, rockets, things of that nature. Guns? Well, yeah, I guess I might have a few. Darn it, no one ever buys the T-Rexes.
T-Rexes can't fend off ghouls.
Sure thing. Have a look.
Right. I no longer need that. Because I found another use for my 357 rounds. Ever has any 10mm rounds. If I'm going down to REPCONN, I want something that I want something good. How much would it be for all of those? Ah, the king. We're gonna meet the king later on. Oh, you can have that. Oh, you can have that as well. I'm gonna keep that 10mm pistol because I'll need it for my other 10mm. Hello.
What's going on, man? Sure, I know him. What do you want with him? Doesn't surprise me. Guy seemed like he'd do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Probably makes a lot of enemies. Well, listen, I can definitely help you find him, but I've got problems of my own. Maybe we can do a trade. You need my help. There's something I need too.
Sure.
Novack, it's home for me now. I want that to be for good. I like it here, and I've left too many homes behind. But the only resource we got here is junk. Without that, people wouldn't have anything to trade. They'd all have to leave. We get most of it up the road from the old rocket test site, but a bunch of ghouls showed up one day and took it over. We can't get in there now. I would, but I've got to watch the road. Caesar's Legion has been taking territory just east of here. They took Nelson. If we let our guard down, they might attack. All it takes for the Legion is for them to sense weakness. Well, they gotta go, or this will be a ghost town before long. Doesn't matter to me what you do. As long as the ghouls are out of there, that's good enough for me. It'd mean a lot to me. I'm Manny. I'm on security detail here. You see a rifle barrel sticking out of the dinosaur's mouth, you got a 50-50 shot it's me. Otherwise, it's Boone.
We just met Boone.
You name it. Anything that comes within 1,000 yards that looks like trouble. Lately, we've been getting ghouls, coming from the road to REPCONN out to the west. Quite a few last couple days. The big threat is the Legion coming from the east. If they decide to attack with a full force, they'll run us over. But so far, we've been lucky. Boone's a sniper.
We already know who he is.
Me and his wife, we didn't see eye to eye on some things. We had some pretty big arguments. One day, she turns up missing, and he hasn't said a word to me since. And you name it. See, I grew up in North Vegas, me and my cousins. We were some bad seeds. Got in with a gang, I loved it. Then something happened, and I couldn't handle it anymore. So I enlisted, earned my future, brought down my best friend to share that future with me. And here was this woman who was too good for it, trying to take him away. So yeah, I didn't see eye to eye with the bitch. Believe me, when I heard the news, my first thought was, I owe somebody big. I figured Boone would come around after a while. But he hasn't. I'm starting to think that if he doesn't find her, things will never go back to the way they were. Man, everybody. That girl didn't have one friend in this whole town. She didn't want any. She wanted to sit in her room all day and make herself miserable, and she went out of her way to be rude. She upset a lot of people. You wouldn't have liked her either. Were they tough? I was in the cons, man. It doesn't get any badder. Oh, it was great. I wouldn't trade it. Something about that lifestyle, the discipline, seeing new places, making people safe. What's not to like? Well, I just felt like it was time, you know? Wanted to have a home. Plus, I was up at Camp Golf when Bitter Springs went down. I faked like I was sick to get out of going because I knew some of the people there. But when everybody came back, nobody would tell me what happened, and people would call us murderers sometimes when we showed up to secure towns. I still don't know exactly, just that a lot of people died who didn't want to be a part of the fighting at all. I don't blame anybody for it. There's so much chaos when you're fighting. You're lucky not to shoot your own guys. But it did take something out of it for me. Just wasn't the same. So when it came time to re-enlist, I just took my papers and walked. Yeah, see ya.
Was I meant to go back?
You have any luck with the ghouls?
Right. Just have a see at how we're doing weapon-wise. Still don't fully understand how to use this reloading bench. Let's give it a go. Workbench, reloading bench. It's not really what I want. 55 should be enough. Hi, buddy. Fucking hope 55's enough anyway. Come on. That keeps showing up. You take a sip from your trusty whatever it is. There we go. That was the money shot. There's quite a few around here actually. Quite a few ghouls. page. I can tell that. Can sell them. It's too quiet, I don't like it. Take some jackets on. I'll start collecting scrap metal now, because there's a point later on when we're going to need it. Admittedly, quite a bit later on. I'm not quite sure how far I want to take this whole exploration thing. Look at them ghouls. That's right, just gonna fuck them up. Come on then. Fuck. Shit. Bollocks. Come on then. Fuck. Reloading. Come on then. Yeah. Fuck. Asshole. Oh! I'm sorry, what was that? Was that the sound of your head exploding? Yeah, that's right. Fuck! Get it! Oh god. Ow. Little something.